Hello everyone, here we have a new button called meta-analysis for the asset visualizer, and it brings up this, the meta-analysis. We have 477 stocks. That text is a little small, I hope you can see it. Here we go all the way down. These are sorted by the 200 moving day average, which is really cool. You can sort by 200 moving day average, you can sort by 1 year change, 3-month change, PE ratio, and market cap. There's also filters up here for market cap and filters for PE ratio. So let's say we want a PE ratio of 10 to 20 and we want a market cap, all market caps. Let's go all market caps. We're down to 135 from 477. So then we can sort by 1 year change and we can start doing research on some of these. These look like losers, but they might pop back up. So, I mean, they got low PE ratios. What happened to this one? The 3-month is terrible, but the 1 year is good, and it's below the moving day average. See how nice this is? See how cool this is? This 3-month is good. This 1 year is terrible. And it's below the moving day average. So this is kind of like, and the PE ratio is good. See, only 6 billion market cap. Never heard of it, but it seems like a good buy. It's on its way up. So let's do this right here, pay C. We go back to asset visualizer. Get rid of both of those. Type in pay C. And here it is. So now we're considering a buy. Let's check the 5 year. Okay, it might not be a very good buy. I'm changing my mind on this one. It just keeps going down. So that looks like a dud. Let's go with this one, HCA Healthcare. See, this is a better buy. See how this is this is on its way up. Then you can click here on base and you could say, oh, this is up 62% since 2022. That's not bad. And it's currently 28% off, 25% off. So if you go back to, it's about 10% up from last year. That's not too bad. So this is how we do stock research. This is the best way to do stock research. Up 22% this year, down 14% this month. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. Check them out. You can even keep, actually, let's keep HCA in here. Oh wait, no, I already replaced it. It does it by market cap too. You can check out your percent float. I wish it weren't both orange. It's kind of annoying. Wow, look at that percent float. 20%. That's super high. Other stocks are like 2 or 3%. Yikes. That's actually a good thing. You want a higher percent float. I think for lower cap stocks, it probably has a higher percent float. Like these are only 11 billion. So these are almost these are 500 times smaller than Nvidia. You have to keep that in mind. 500 times smaller. So anyway, this is the best way to pick. This is how the smart money picks stocks. This is big brained. Let's say we don't want to do a small market cap. So let's do 100 to 250 billion. See, we're down to 17 stocks. So now we don't have to worry about the small market caps. We want less than 200 moving day average. Salesforce, #1 pick. Good PE ratios too, because we have this filter up here, 10 to 20. We might take, this is a little too So Uber is down 16% this year, up 10% over the 3 months. That might be a little too bubbly on the short term. This is only 6%. Got a larger 1 year percent change, and it got a better moving average. And look, it's Disney. So let's type Disney in here. Let's keep the Regeneron. Wow, Regeneron's market cap is not actually that bad. All this orange is pissing me off. Let's see, Disney's percent float is quite high too. Wow. Is that being calculated right? That seems like so high. Look at this. 29% of all stocks were traded in 1 day. Is that 1 day or 1 month? That might be 1 month. I think that might be why the float is so high. Because each point is 1 month. That would make more sense. 29% of the stocks is traded in 1 month. Disney 14% in 1 month. Let's see. Volume. Oh, the volume bars I think are monthly too. Yeah. Okay. That's why the float is so high. The daily float is like 2% for if you go daily. So that makes more sense. Okay. Let's see. Disney. Wow. Disney's hurting. Disney's not doing so hot. Let's do the 200 moving day average for Disney. Yeah, see, when it goes above the moving day average, people sell. And then when it goes below the moving day average, people buy. But you see this trend? Look at that trend line in green. Whereas Regeneron is ascending very slowly. It was way below the 200-day moving average right here. It was really overvalued right here. See, this is how we do it. This is how we pick stocks, ladies and gentlemen. Or you could play the high caps. The high caps are like gambling because everyone's in the high caps and they're like super unstable and they're super volatile. They change like 10%. They go up and down like 10 or 15%. It's ridiculous. These are lower caps. See? 287 billion and 62 billion. 123 billion and 154 billion. These are small market caps. This is 40 times smaller than Nvidia, which makes them more stable, actually, which is counterintuitive if you think about it. But there's more people looking at the top 10 stocks. This is how we were doing it previously, right here. All we had was the top 10, and all we had was the daily percent change. And the price, which is meaningless. The price doesn't tell you anything, and the percent daily change doesn't tell you anything. But if you go to the meta, the market cap tells you something, the price to earnings ratio tells you something, 3 months change tells you something, 1 year change tells you something, and the versus 200 moving day average tells you something. So instead of one data point over here, which is the market cap, only for the top 10, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data points that are important. So go from 1 data point to 5 data points. Very important. And it was only for the top 10 previously. So this meta-analysis is a huge upgrade. Huge bonus. So these are the 2 stock picks I'd go with right here. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals and the Walt Disney Company. Definitely some good picks. So, yeah, just sell when it's above the 200-day moving average, and then buy when it's below. Except this was like, you buy here and it goes down even further. That's kind of scary. Right here, let's say you buy right here, and it's 22% below its moving day average. Yikes. That's only hold on. That's only down 1.23. That looks like more than that. That looks like a lot more than 1.23. Oh well, have a good one. Just kidding, we're back. We're doing high caps. So we got 8 stocks, PE ratio 20 to 40, because we don't want to do 40 plus. Like Tesla. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. 345 PE ratio on Tesla. It's below its moving day average too. That's crazy. Let's check. I don't even want to look at that. The PE ratio is outrageous. So 10 to 20, less than 5. Nope. No less than 5. So we got to go 20 to 40. So we're going to go with Microsoft minus 16%, minus 24%. Meta minus 24%. These are like, this is like almost the same. Meta and Microsoft. The only thing that's different is the market cap. All the other stats are almost in line with each other. I don't like either of the companies. I mean, what has Microsoft done lately? Windows hasn't really changed in like 10 years. And Xbox is like meh. I guess they have Xbox too. Then Facebook. Let's look at Meta's chart. So we're going to put Meta in here. See, look at that ascending moving day average. Wait a second. It's supposed to be below the moving day average. What is this? This is not good. Minus 16% here. Clearly not minus 16% here. It's got it backwards. The moving day average is minus 16%. The stock price is plus 16%. What? Market cap 1.4. Moving day average 1.06. So the moving day average is minus 16. But Micron is up. So Micron's correct. Look at this. Oh my gosh. 800 this year. You've got to be kidding me. This is concerning. Here's a good time to buy. Look at this. You get plus 241%. If you bought 3 years ago. That's in, what is that? That's in less than a year, plus 250%. See, this is how, you just look for that 200 moving day average. And see how it's ascendant? It might change and go down. I think we might hit a bear market. So that's why I'm looking at these smaller cap stocks. Look at these. This is all normalized by market cap. You can do on this chart normalized by 100. So that gets rid of the market cap. And now it's still up. Look at how up this is. If you bought here, let's say you bought over here because you don't call the bottom perfectly. You're still at 250% in 3 years. That's not bad. I'll take it. 250% in 3 years. But now it's above your moving day average, so you're not sure. Here's Regen on a 5-year. I think Regeneron might be your best pick. Disney's kind of on a downtrend. Regeneron's on an uptrend. Well, it was on an uptrend. Now it's on a downtrend too. Do some more research on the company. Anyway, this is how we do stock picks now. This is the big brain stock picking methodology. If you like it, like, share, and subscribe.